says it was for freedom that Christ set us free. So I'd love to hear from you. What do you think you're free to do? Make your own choices? Yeah, absolutely. Freedom to choose? Yes, yeah, you win.
Let's ask Allison.
Yeah. If your wife says you're allowed to, then yeah, you're allowed to. Yeah, what else? What are you free to do?
Choose happiness.
You're free to choose your happiness? Yeah?
Everything, anything you want.
Free to do anything, whatever you choose, whatever you want, yeah? Yeah, free to create? Absolutely. Your pastor was your old pastor was at Check House this week, by the way. He was great. Yeah. What else?
The freedom to remain free, choosing what Christ has for us.
Yeah.
That choice to just continue living in that freedom.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. And I think often we imagine that the Christian life is about things that we don't do. Like we don't sin anymore. We're not held in bondage to sin, whatever that might mean for you. But freedom is about much more what you're free to do rather than what you're free from getting stuck in. So you're free to love. And love is quite costly. So you're free to pay the price to love sacrificially. You're free to forgive. So that when you got all this junk inside of your head and you feel like it's weighing you down and other people, boy, those bad memories, those heartaches, those breakups, whatever they are, you're free to let that go. You're free to dream and imagine what a future could be like in which you get to pursue all of your interests and passions with people you love, doing work that matters with people who care. And really the whole idea that the Apostle Paul is getting at, and the idea that we want you to have in your minds today, is that everything in front of you is available to you. And there's a famous theologian, St. Augustine, who is like really the earliest, smartest guy after the Bible. And people were asking him constantly, how do I know the will of God? How do I know, in essence, what I'm free to do? And he said this. He said, if your heart is pure, then love God and do what you want. And so when you say we're free to do whatever we want, well, you're saying exactly what St. Augustine said. It's like if your heart is pure, if you love God with all that's in you, you trust that God is purifying your desires. He's sanctifying your imagination. That the dreams and the noble ambitions that you have inside of you, those things are actually like, that's how God leads you. That's how God shows you the pathway forward. And so you're free to run and to sprint and to embrace and accept all that God has placed before you to enjoy. So that's what we'd love for you to keep in mind today. And I'll turn it back to Coach.